I had to go all the way to 41st Bridge.
A lot goes into a day's work for Trooper Quentin Payne. Whether it's responding to a car accident or nabbing speeders, there's one question he always asks.
How you doing, ma'am? You have your license and your insurance?
And now if drivers don't have insurance, not only could they be ticketed, they could also be towed.
So that means that the violator will have to go get insurance the next day or that day to show insurance verification for you to actually get your vehicle out of the tow yard.
One of those tow yards belongs to Jimmy Robertson. He sees how wrecks involving uninsured drivers affect others on the road and his business.
If he has no insurance, then there's no way that he's going to come pick up the car because it's a piece of junk now.
If the wrecked vehicle is not picked up, Jimmy's company doesn't get paid and ends up having to sell the vehicle, which Jimmy says costs him. But he says if a vehicle just breaks down and needs a tow, drivers almost always pick it up. He thinks people will act the same way if their car is not wrecked and impounded for being uninsured. They'll go out and get insurance and pick up their car from Jimmy. Another bonus, he says?
It should lower everyone's insurance costs, and if everybody had insurance.
The state's new insurance commissioner, John Doak, says that's right in theory, but it's not really that easy. It really depends on the number of wrecks uninsured drivers have before the rest of us will see our rates lowered.
There's a number of folks that have experiences being hit by an uninsured motorist, and there's ways, this law is a step towards addressing some of those matters.
But like many new laws, Doak admits there are road bumps.
This is going to be, a proactive measure. While I think that there are some nuances to this that, I think it needs to be watched closely, because I think you could accomplish the same thing by taking someone's tag rather than impounding their entire vehicle.
Despite the hiccups, the idea is to reduce the number of uninsured drivers. But 3 months into the law's enactment, it's hard to see if that's happening. As part of our investigation, we tried to get a hard number on how many cars have been towed due to the uninsured drivers law, but found that only local law enforcement agencies are keeping tabs on that. There's no state agency that's compiling that list on its own.
Jimmy says he's only seen a handful of cars brought in for breaking the new law, but still has faith it will work.
I have to buy insurance. You have to buy insurance. So should everyone else.
Despite the loopholes, Jimmy, Doak, and Payne all agree the law is on the right path.
Insurance confirmed.
Affirmative with State Farm Mutual.
To keeping drivers safe.
It'll be better because that's one less person on the roadway without insurance that can get into a crash and hurt someone else.
Marla Carter, 2 News works for you.